The global settings, those settings apply to all the team, including to your account. The first tab here contains the assessment settings. So if you are using the assessment or testing module, then this is very important because you can here create or modify the testing components. Here you can, this is the list of tests you are in your system, so you can create your own test if you like. To add a new test, very simple. You go at the bottom of the list, you click the little plus, you enter the test name, the unit, could be subjective, it could be objective, it could be questions. If it's a number, you select decimal. The result are numbers. If it's the time-based result, symbol and formula, those are particularly useful if you want to use this test to calculate the result to another one. Component, this is the category of test. Higher row score equal better result. This is to determine the progression interpretation. Once you have completed the form, then you submit. And the test will be available in your list here. The third tab is the test library. So with this system, you can create as many test libraries as you want. You can determine the type of interpretation. Could be standards, different levels, could be improvement rates. And then to add a test to the library is very simple. You select the test, and then you go at the bottom of the list and you save. When you have your test into the system, then you can use them. If you need to edit standards, you can also do that. Those are age-specific standards. So you simply select the test, the age group, you click next, and then you can enter your standards. Once you have entered standard, of course, you can customize them anytime, and then also add a recommendation and corrective action. The exercise settings section allows you to create your exercise library, add your own exercises, and then create preset workouts that you can use later on to program training sessions. Adding a new exercise is very simple. You go at the bottom of the list, you click plus, you enter the exercise name, you select the unit, you select the body area. If it's a whole body area, then you select none. Then you select the type of exercise. If it's a strength and conditioning exercise for which you need to record set, reps, rest, and so on, select strength and conditioning. If it's a technical exercise for which you want to plan the number of elements, the difficulty for each element, self-rating, and then notes, select technical exercise. You can also put some additional information. If you want to use a video link, then just enter the video link into this box here, and then the athlete will be able to click on the link and then see the video on their app. To attach a picture to each exercise, to attach a picture to the exercise, simply select a file containing your picture, and then submit the form. Once you have created your exercises, then you can group them in preset workouts. To do it, click on this icon, then you see the workout library. So those are existing workouts. If you need to edit them, you just click on the edit button, and then you can modify, of course, the name, the sport, the type of activity, the planned duration, the planned RPE. To add a new exercise to the workout, it's very simple. You select the exercise here, and you click Add Exercise. Now the exercise is at the bottom. To move the exercise up, you can click on the arrow pointing up to add details, enter them. If you need to add another set, simply select the green cross and enter another set, the new set. Very simple. Then you can also add some comments and submit the form. Adding a technical exercise in your workout is very simple. You simply select the technical exercise from the exercise list. You click Add Exercise, and then you can determine the type of exercise. So this could be a letter, number of elements, number of difficulty plan. To create a new workout, click the plus, new workout. Let's say this is a canoe kayak workout. It's going to be distance set. Workout will be 1 hour long, and it's going to be very, very hard. Then I can add my exercises. And then define the parameters and submit the form. The questionnaire tab, this is all your advanced questionnaire recorded. Athlete monitoring allows you to create as many questionnaires you want, and in some cases it could be like this one. This is the SCAT3 Sideline Assessment Concussion Questionnaire. So you enter the questionnaire name, category of question. You can filter by age, gender if you like, and then question number 1, the type of answer, answer number 1, answer number 2, and you associate point with each answer. So you do this for all your questions, and at the bottom you can also add your own interpretation. So based on the number of points, then you can have an interpretation automatically made. At a team level, you can also customize the system extensively. This is the team menu. To customize your team, you go to the team settings, and then you have a list of different features. General settings allows you to turn on and off the different modules. So for example, if you want your athlete to be able to record injuries, you select athletes in the incident injury tracking. If you want to add subgroups, you click subgroup, you click on the little plus, and then you enter the subgroup name. If you want to modify the activity that will be available to the athlete to record their training, you can open activity, you click on an activity category, you deselect the activity you don't need, and then you select the activity you want. If you need to add activities because they are not available by default, you click on the little green cross and you add your activity. The alerts. Athlete monitoring is an intelligent system. It analyzes the data for you and then generates alerts automatically. So every morning, if you like, also you can receive a summary of alerts, even if you don't log in into the system. So the only thing you have to do is to select the alert summary schedule. So that's the time at which it will be sent. Then you decide who will be receiving this summary. So it's going to be you, and it's going to be maybe the team doctor, and maybe the physiotherapist, and the coach. And then if you activate it, then automatically every day at 9 o'clock, all those persons will receive the summary of alerts. The summary will include all the athletes with issues, wellness issues, when athletes are rating high level of fatigue. If this alert is activated, then those persons will receive the alert, and also the alert will show up on the dashboard. Training alerts. You can customize training alerts. Those are all risk factors published in the literature. So when athletes are training more than their age, especially for young athletes, this is a very important risk factor, and the system automatically analyzes it and can flag the player when this is happening. When week-to-week load increase too much, then you can also have an alert. When the monotony of training, the fluctuation of workload within the week is too high, then you can also have an alert. If athletes are not taking any rest day within the week, then the system can also generate an alert. Acute chronic workload ratio, same thing, you can generate alerts automatically. You can set reminders to remind athletes to enter their data in their wellness questionnaire and their post-training forms. You can also customize your wellness questionnaire. You can decide which day you want to display it. So if you don't want to show it on, let's say on Monday, you remove Monday and then you save it. If you want to change the name of categories, you can. If you want to change questions, you can. If you want to change answer, you can. It's very, very simple, very, very flexible. You go at the bottom of the questionnaire, and if you want to add a new question, you can just click there and you will be able to add a new question. In addition to the questionnaire, then you can also have daily custom fields. Those will be displayed below the questionnaire on the Athletes app, and you can show them, hide them, change the name, of course. You select the unit of your choice, and then you select the type of alert you want. Daily alert, so that's the daily data that it's analyzed, or this is a ratio system the average for the current week versus the last 4 weeks. If you check the key here, only administrator will be able to see those scores. To add a custom field, then you can click on the little plus here and you will be able to add up to 20 fields. Now you can also modify the training forms. So those are forms that will be used by athletes to record their data. You can determine the number of attachments. So if you want athletes to attach pictures, video, you can. If you want to use a list versus a slider to record RPE and enjoyment, you can also do it. So you can configure the form here. You can also create custom fields. You can create up to 50 custom fields in the training forms. So you enter the name, you select the type of result. If it's a number, if it's minutes and seconds, you select a unit. You can show them, hide them. You can select the type of total you want for the day and for any period. So if you want to calculate the sum of all the score for the day, then you select total. For example, if you select distance, you are interested in knowing what's the total distance that my athlete ran for the day, then you select total. But if you are interested in knowing what's the average heart rate during the session, then you select average. You can also select the type of alert you want, either a daily Z score or using a 7 to 28 day ratio. If you are planning to import the data automatically from an external file, so a CSV file generated by a GPS system, for example, you select import it. This way you'll be able to import the data, but the field will not be visible on the athlete app. The readiness dashboard, this is where you can customize the appearance of the main dashboard. So we'll be just modifying it a little bit. So all the custom field and default metrics are already there. So you have workload metrics, you have subjective information here. So you can just decide which variable you want to see and which one you want to hide. It's very, very simple. Now, when you have set up your system, then you are ready to go. Add your athletes. You click plus, then you add your athletes, first name, last name, date of birth, etc. And you create the athlete. When you click create athlete, the athlete will receive a notification along with a link to create a password. When the athlete creates a password, then he can get into the system and start recording the data.